What's going on, guys? My name's Unborn Knife, and today we're watching top 10 scariest, scariest ghosts, demons, skinwalkers, anything. So today we're just watching some small videos, and hopefully this will be a decent video, I guess. The following ones are gonna be like the usual backrooms gameplay, but if you guys want to check out the stream, I'm actually gonna start streaming the other backrooms game called Escape the Backrooms. Not Escape the Backrooms together, but just Escape the Backrooms. But besides that, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what we're off today. We're watching top 10 scariest videos, and let's see how that's gonna go.
Jonathan Javier Molina works as an EMT in Mendoza Province, Argentina. One night after finishing a late shift, he's sitting just inside the hospital corridor when he notices something very strange. He thinks he keeps seeing someone sitting inside his car. He pulls out his phone and starts recording, and what he captures is truly bizarre.
Estamos en este momento en el microhospital, escuchamos un golpe.
I mean, he can have his friend in there. I mean, obviously.
Y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues si el auto...
Alright, now, okay. Yeah, that ain't a human. That's a fucking skinwalker. Has to be. Look at that face. Editor, zoom in. Like, look at that ugly face. Ooh.
Qué mierda, Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir. O sea, no, un miedo, la puta madre. Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro el auto y no hay nadie. O sea, ahora vamos a ir a controlar el auto. Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo.
Oh yeah, that's definitely someone in there. They're definitely moving. But again, it can be his friend.
No.
No way. If he's getting closer and it's gone, then I'm shocked.
Mamá,
you better be opening that door.
Piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina. Cagazo.
What the hell? Okay, it has to be his reflection.
Nadie. Un montón. Es un montón.
Well, no.
Mierda.
Okay. If you go back for a few seconds, you see like a little eyepiece right there. I mean, it can be what I would assume it will be like the head of the chair of the head of the headpiece for the door, or fuck, not the door, for the seat. It can possibly be the seat. When he's like moving his camera, it moves with it, and it makes this illusion that someone's sitting there. That's the only thing I can come up with.
Es un montón. Mierda.
Yeah, see, it has to be the chair or the seat.
Y
The seat
encima
of
nos
the head.
mira la puta que te parió.
Yeah, see, if you with the light, it makes it seem like there's a head. It's probably because of the headpiece for the seat, and then that's just the frame of the seat. We figured you out. We figured you out. But why is it moving though? It's impossible.
No, chabón. No. Desapareció. La concha.
Jonathan films through the glass doors and spots a pale, translucent figure just sitting in the passenger seat of his car. It's faint, but the shape is clearly there. He goes outside to check, opening both the front and back doors and showing the empty interior. He even pans around to prove that no one is nearby.
That's true.
But after going back inside, he looks back out at his car and is shocked when whatever it is appears in his car again. This time, it seems to be staring right at him. So, did Jonathan capture a ghost outside the hospital trying to hitch a ride? And if not, then just what is this?
Hey, the ghost is just trying to have a friend, okay? That's shit. If I had a friend right there, if something's moving, let me know. If I had a ghost friend, I'll be like, what's up, man? I'll dab him up.
Let me know what you think. Graveyard shift. A security guard working the overnight shift at a cemetery decides to film a quick video for his brother-in-law, just to show him how creepy the place is after dark. He heads into the on-site crematorium to do a little filming, and that's when things get weird.
Yeah, fuck that.
Lights, they turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now,
I'm expecting the audio glitch.
I'm gonna walk you through.
Yeah, that's odd. I mean, I haven't even ghost hunted before, but knowing the only time your phone or anything else will be interrupted is when there's like the ghost beam power or stuff like that. Usually that will like mess with it. But
Now I have a friend that works that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here,
fuck that.
they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here.
Okay.
And then I come down. Freaking out.
Dude, why you stop moving your camera so slow? Hey, you don't want to dump those because someone loved ones is in there, and as soon as you drop one, good luck. Pick it up. Don't say nothing. Oh hell no. She's just moving casually. So what are you gonna do? Just run out of the place? Currently working, bud. I mean, yeah, I agree, it's scary, but what the fuck?
As he walks deeper into the room where the bodies are cremated,
Alright,
the
now.
audio on his phone starts to glitch. Then he freezes as he hears a sharp clinking sound from somewhere nearby. He turns the camera, and that's when he notices one of the urns, an urn that actually has someone's ashes inside,
I did
and
not
the
see
lid
that.
is moving. It slowly tips upward like something inside is trying to get out. And with that, he decides he's seen about enough. He starts heading for the exit when he notices movement again, this time in the doorway. The curtains are swaying even though the air in the room is still. And then, clear as day, something pushes them open from the other side. And that's it. The guard just makes a run for it.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, other people were like, oh, someone put a string up there and just pulled it. There's no way. Like, those urns are basically this thick, and as soon as you pick up the lid, it will just move around. It's very easy to. Some of them are air sealed, some aren't, but I doubt that the person who's doing this is able to move the urine without tipping the urine. But and even with like when like that even that little wind like open, I don't even
So,
know.
is
I don't even
something
know, dude.
lingering inside the cemetery's crematorium? Are the spirits of the departed not really departing? Let me know.
And
The
with
Transparent
that, that's crazy.
Trespasser, a Florida live streamer named Michael, mostly posts gaming content on his social media. He's not a ghost hunter, and he's definitely never filmed anything paranormal. Until now.
Understandable.
Michael says his mom has been complaining that something keeps waking her up by tapping on the bedroom window every morning before sunrise. He says his dad brushed it off at first because the window faces their backyard, which is surrounded by a gated and locked 7-foot fence. Nothing
Understandable.
should be getting back there. Eventually, after hearing the complaints a few too many times, Michael's dad sets up a camera pointing out the bedroom window. What he captures chills him to his core.
All right, look, it's starting now. The security light turns on. It picks up, and then it walks back. It's at
Dude, it's just a ghost who's trying to have some giggles. I mean, like, he's dead. Can't do nothing about it. You just want to make someone laugh.
the corner of the house. You see him walking? It's like a short guy.
Era un fuoco chiquitico.
And then you see the trees move. Y los árboles se
That's crazy. Like, honestly, I would love to ghost hunting with the boys. I mean, I doubt they will ever see this, but if the boy sees this, I would love to go ghost hunting with you guys.
Ajá.
So fun.
Y camina, es una persona, no es una persona chiquitica, muy chiquitica. Ya.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or
At 4:27 a.m., long before sunrise, a small translucent figure strolls through the backyard along the tree line.
It's time to
Now,
move out.
normally
Maybe
I'd
that's
just
why.
say it's a little kid and probably some bad camera compression.
No,
But something
there's no
about
way.
this figure seems a bit off. It doesn't really move like a child, but more like a very small adult, maybe 3 to 4 feet tall. And also, why would a child climb a 7-foot fence at 4:27 a.m. just to wander around someone's backyard?
And like every
So
single
what did
night-
Michael's dad capture here? A spirit, a duende, a gnome, or just one very strange camera glitch? As always, you decide.
I don't know.
Run through the jungle. Over on the YouTube channel, Josh the Intern creator Josh McCartney films his outdoor travel and adventure as he explores the world. In one video, Josh heads deep into the jungles of Sri Lanka in search of one of the country's oldest prehistoric sites, the Belalina Cave, also known as the quote, Cannibal Cave. As Josh treks further into the jungle, two men suddenly step out from somewhere in the brush,
Oh, hell
and they
no.
begin following him. They match his pace, and they stop when he stops. Eventually, they catch up, and one of the men tells Josh that he should follow them because they, quote, want to show him something. Josh immediately gets uneasy and decides to start filming.
I've been joined by some friends. They're showing me around. Very cool. I thought it was a bit strange that as soon as I began filming, they moved out of the shot. But I tried to ignore them and stayed focused on filming the cave I'd worked so hard to reach. Yet every time I lowered the camera, they would tell me to follow them as they wanted to show me something. At this point, I did feel quite uncomfortable, but I decided to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think these guys want to show me something. All right. We going this way? But when I finally saw what they wanted to show me, everything changed. Wow. It was an abandoned house, and they wanted me to go in first. Okay, I'll follow you, after you. And at this point, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed one of the men was moving behind me. And at that moment, my gut instinct kicked in loud and clear. Get out now. I'm just gonna get one more shot, okay? One more shot. Oh, sorry, I'm just shooting, filming, and doing more. and then I'll come, okay? I stayed calm, acted like I wasn't suspicious, and slowly walked back towards the entrance. But it seemed like they didn't want me to leave. I'll come soon. I just want to shoot this. But you go, I'll stay, and then I come later. I'm just filming everything.
Yeah,
Okay?
They want to eat you, bud.
Okay. So I pretended to take the shot, and when I saw they were distracted, I made my move.
Get the fuck out
At
of
first, I walked at a normal pace, as off camera I had told them I'd forgotten something on the trail. But then, I heard footsteps coming after me, and that's when I ran.
Good.
Oh, I'm gonna have a sit. All right, guys, so I have made it to safety. I wanted to wait until I was off the isolated road because there's only one way up and one way down to that cave. The adrenaline is rushed out of me. I ran down that mountain. That's why I'm very, very sweaty.
Josh says that in his travels in Sri Lanka, most of the people he's met have been very friendly. But this encounter just seemed different.
Yeah,
What I
don't
would
blame 'em.
say, you know, is they could be extremely friendly and they just genuinely wanted to show me something in that abandoned house, and I just so happened to walk by. They're like, we're going up there anyway. Oh, you know, we'll show him something. And I've had those experiences here in Sri Lanka where locals want to show me something and they're super friendly and lovely. This to me just didn't feel like that, and so I was better safe than sorry, and so I got out of there. This is a decision that I made. These guys could have been nice and genuinely wanting to show me something. That is just not what I felt in the moment, and I've just got to trust that gut instinct, especially when I'm out there remote on my own. I've just got to trust my gut, and so that's what I did.
Now,
Respectful.
honestly, Josh is a little more optimistic than me because I don't think there's a chance in hell that these guys were up to anything good. But hey, let me know what you think. Were these guys just being friendly?
I mean, honestly, you cannot trust people anymore, like, in these days. Like, they can seem friendly, but they can be psychopaths in real life, so don't trust them.
Or was Josh about 2 seconds away from something horrible?
Yeah,
The
good
wax
job,
shaman. Maria Sabina was a revered shaman and spiritual healer from Oaxaca, Mexico. Maria's fame in the West and the attention it brought upset her local community, and she suffered because of it. She was an outcast to her neighbors. Her house was burned down, and her son was killed. Maria Sabina died in poverty at the age of 90, suffering from malnutrition. As part of an exhibit on witchcraft, the Ocampo Museum in Guadalajara, Mexico displayed a very lifelike figure of Maria Sabina. But soon after it went up, visitors began to complain, saying the figure moved or even tried to grab them. The following creepy video was recorded by one of the very frightened museum visitors.
I mean, that looks scary. I mean, I'm not saying the idea is scary. I'm saying, like, just like how realism they want them to be. Like, that's scary. I don't know. It's the same thing with the ones that they make the like the artists or actors or anyone. They recreate them one by one, and it's really scary how they look. Because, like, you're like, oh, here's Michael Jackson, and then here's The Rock. I mean, if you really think about it, it's scary. But who do I know? I mean, it's impossible how she moves. There's no way she can move. What the hell? Oh yeah, never mind.
The wax figure of Maria Sabina appears to quickly turn its head and look directly at the man. And as you might expect, he just freaks right out. The man showed his video to museum manager Ricardo Barbosa, who posted it online, and it immediately went viral. Ricardo posted a second video to prove that the wax figure of Maria Sabina is definitely not supposed to move.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene.
Yeah, he's basically saying he's moving it, but he ain't be able to move like at all, or shouldn't at least.
Nada, te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay
There's no
cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
Museum manager Ricardo Barbosa shows that the wax figure is completely solid and immovable. It contains no gears, no wires, and no motorized parts. It's just a wax figure that should not move at all.
That's creepy.
So what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. Secret
honestly,
roommate.
It's
Haley and her friends are staying in an Airbnb with their moms when they discover something very strange. A secret door hidden under a rug at the bottom of the stairs.
dope.
And I wanted to like open it to see what was down there. So then I got my phone.
Listen, you don't know what's down there. I don't care if there's nothing down there. Take a tripod, take your phone, stick it in, turn around, make sure there's no one there. And if there's a ghost, come on, you have to say hi. It's lonely.
Because I wanted to get a video of me going down there to like see what was down there because it was actually creepy.
Haley starts to record as they open the hidden door, revealing a dark cellar beneath the house.
We found a secret door underneath.
So it's basically her mom just walked in the house saying hello, and that they thought someone was there. That's not even that scary.
So it turns out someone is living down there. A
Oh.
woman's voice suddenly yells up at them from somewhere in the darkness.
Who got trapped down there?
Now, they say they have no idea who was living in the cellar, but I have an idea. It was the owner. That's what I think. Because I featured several videos on this channel of weird people who rent out their house and then just secretly hide inside somewhere.
What the hell? That's true.
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here all day.
Yeah, who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard. Hope you don't mind. But
What the but it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
look, this should be no problem.
I mean, I'll be honest. If I have my own house with secret doors, I want to know, and I want to at least own it, and no one else live in my house. But if your landlord lives with you without you knowing, that's creepy. That's insane. That's distraught.
I'm not going to interfere with you.
But you're interfering with me now.
No.
And where's your clothes gone? Where's your clothes?
They're in the washing machine.
He uses his
So,
washing
next
machine?
time you
That's
stay
crazy.
at an Airbnb, just be aware that the creepy owner might just be living inside there with you.
Yup.
And that is truly disturbing. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be
Alright.
sure to tag
Yeah,
me
follow him,
only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Living doll. TikTok user Chiki Chica says that her granddad collects old antique dolls and mannequins, something that really creeps her out when she goes to visit her grandparents. One night, she's busy on her laptop in a room full of those old dolls, when suddenly she sees something
Is there something
that chills
behind
her to her core.
Why would you have a man, like a doll?
This thing
That's creepy.
just moved.
I don't know. I don't see no strings. Oh, you're just just gonna piss it off. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys noticed. She has like a doll, like just her face, like a doll. And why do you have it on a display? Now that's kind of weird. That's weird. Come on, it's the 2020s. Why do you still have a theme of the 80s? Come on. I mean, no judge to you, but still, that's kind of odd. And why are you moving away? You think the doll's gonna move? Really? I can literally have a buddy right next to the door and not show that side of the door. She literally took the camera, pointed at him, pointed at the doll, and slowly moved away. Didn't show the door or nothing, the surrounding. Someone there. And then just watch there, or just watch. The doll is gone. It's sitting on the couch. You don't want to see your feet, bud.
Are you real?
So do you think it's going to respond to you?
You can do it again. I won't watch.
I don't think it's real. If you really watch, as soon as she is just watching him, if you look right here, there's a shadow. Just watch. It moves closer. Right there. And then it's someone moving a string. Problem solved. Case closed.
At first, Chica is freaked.
And you see how she's pointing at the ground instead of pointing around her. If you're skeptical, you would show around the whole room, showing proof that there's no one there. I claim this one is fake.
Out by the creepy doll and walks out of the room. And the door just slowly swings shut behind her.
Someone closes it.
But she goes back in and tries to get the doll to move again. And it does. In the mirror, you can clearly see the doll's hand move across its knee. But did you see it? Just before the doll's hand moves, a strange shadow passes across the wall, moving toward the old doll. So is this bizarre old antique doll haunted by the spirit of one of its former owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Definitely.
Pulled under. In Indonesia, a little girl named Zaina and her brother are
All right. I'll be honest. That's one of my fears. Laying in bed, just chilling, just like, oh, it's nice and cozy. And you get pulled down. That's my fear, honestly.
playing in their bedroom as the family security camera quietly records. But as the little girl crawls across the floor, something seems to pull her. Zaina's mother, who was away at work, later watches the security footage back as she records her horrified reaction.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's weird how it happens to kids like that multiple times. That's crazy.
The little brother
Burn the house down.
just kinda lies there staring at his phone as his sister seems to be slowly dragged under the bed. Zaina starts screaming. Whether in pain or fear, it's hard to tell, but her brother barely reacts. Eventually, he calls for help and their grandmother rushes in, but even she can't pull the little girl out. A nearby neighbor hurries in to help, and the two of them actually have to lift the entire bed. Finally, the grandmother manages to free terrified little Zaina and pulls her into her arms.
Poor girl.
Their mother, whose shocked voice can be heard on the video, says she has no idea what to make of it. She genuinely believes that something pulled her daughter under that bed. But what do you think? Scary videos. This is the place for weird or silly videos, or actually this week it's ones that didn't quite fit the regular list, but are still creepy in their own way. First up, a young woman named Lexi is just hanging out at home with her dog. Nothing unusual.
Okay.
But her black lab suddenly locks onto something across the room.
When your dog does that, watch. Just watch your dog. If your dog thinks there's something, most likely there's something, because they always pick something up. Dogs are one of the smartest animals, actually. And when you're just watching them and they're slowly creeping up on something that isn't there, watch out.
Something truly bizarre.
See, just like that. The dog's like, oh hell no.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
So this video was sent to me a couple of hundred times in email and on TikTok, and some of the people in the video comments are just straight up freaking right out. But it turns out that this is just a Christmas decoration doing what it do, because it's actually designed to move like that. Freaking the out of the family dog is just a bonus. This next video is something that some people seem to think might actually be paranormal. So I'll just put it here and leave that up to you.
Appreciate it, man.
Kath Noel hears eerie laughter coming from her baby monitor. She goes to check and sees this.
What the fuck? The kids don't laugh like that. That's an adult right there. I don't know. You might have an adult who's a baby, or your kid is getting possessed.
The little girl just seems to wake up laughing maniacally and staring at the nanny cam. Now, there's no denying that this clip is creepy as hell, but I'm just gonna write this one off to babies do weird shit. Thank you.
True.
In the video comments, people mentioned that Kath wondered if they should call a priest. This person says, I'm a priest, don't call me. Another popular video comment is, move immediately, leave the child.
True.
And then someone just simply posted this lovely picture of someone throwing a baby. Anyway, that's all for this week. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next week.
WWW. Honestly, yeah, it's pretty scary. Like, I don't know. But honestly, I feel like it is scary in a certain point because you think that someone's watching you or someone is just, lingering. But honestly, I think that's scary as fuck in certain parts, especially the ones with the baby laughing. Ooh. Yeah, don't keep that baby, just throw it away. No, but honestly though, valid. Again, if you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, and it's gonna be released on my second channel as well. It's gonna be scary_unborn, and we're gonna be watching a lot of these videos and all of scary games and stuff like that. That's what it's gonna be essentially. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciated you for sticking around, and I'll see you later. Bye.